Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Wednesday the 9th of October 2024. A little bit of time I have before I start work for my evening, and I'm just back in after a hard day outside, and so I should be playing the game of Sudoku anon very soon indeed. This will be the New York Times hard level game. What's going on in the world? Apparently, well, I've never heard of any physiological aspect that has determined whether or not people are left-handed or right-handed. I mean, for example, if you have a big nose or flat feet or something, that it determines whether you are left-handed or right-handed. I've never heard of any kind of correlation there, but apparently elephants have a thing where they are left-trunked or right-trunked. Have you ever heard of such a thing? I had no idea of what that could even be. Apparently, the way that they curl their food towards them, and a physical aspect which has been deemed is that if they have more wrinkles and longer whiskers, that they are left-trunked, and that means they'll curl their food to the left of their body rather than right-trunked, which does the opposite, of course. Strange thing. Elephants are cute anyway. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku because I don't have much time. I'm going to start with sevens blocking up here and giving me a 7 in that square there. And in fact, 7's also blocking up here and across there, which puts 7's into one of these two squares blocking up. So 7 across here and across there. So we'll get another 7 there for free. 5 blocks up here, down there, and across. So that'll give me a 5 in that square. I've discovered that 4's have to be in those squares there. I don't know if that means anything, but it is true. Ah, yes, and it means that this can't be 4. Okay, let me prove it to you. Okay, so what did I see? I saw 4's blocking like this, right? So 4's are in those two squares, blocking across here, blocking across here. We have 4 blocking down here and across here, so 4's are in those two squares. So blocking across here, blocking across here. What does it mean? It means these white squares here contain 4. So we can only look for 4 in those squares up here. Now we've got 4 blocking that square there, but we've also got 4 up here. So 4's in one of those two squares. This can't be 4. That has to be 4. Very long-winded, I know, but didn't I take you there in the end? We have 8 across here and across here, so we'll get an 8 in that square. We have 5 across this way and 5 up here, so we'll get 5 there. 5 down to the bottom here and there, and 5 across there gives me a 5 here. I think I hear the sound of rain. Fortunately, I don't have to go out to work. I'm going to work online. 4's blocked like this. That gives me a 4 there. 3 is blocked down here and down here. Seven blocks down here and across here and there. All right, let's go around the clock. I think we're missing 2, 3, 4, 9 here. 2, 3, 4, 9. 2, 3, 4, 9, yes. And 2, 3, and 4 all attack this square, so that's going to be a 9. Whether it wants to or not. 9 blocks up here, 9 across here. It gives me a 9 in that square. 2 blocks up here, so 2 is in one of these 2 squares blocking across here, and 2 blocking up here, so 2 is in those squares, so we've got 9 and 2 in those squares there. How does that help? 9 and 2, so these have to be 1 and 6, and this must be a 2. 9 and 2, so we're left with 1, 3, 5. The 5s are there, the 1s and the 3s are not sorted just yet, I think. Missing numbers in this row are 1, 2 and 8. We have 1 and 8 together, so that's 2. And now we know these were 2 and 9, so the 2, obviously there's 2 blocks here, so that's the 2, that's the 9. There appears to be a... What's the collective noun for helicopters? The whole room is shaking, actually. A what? A what of helicopters? A school of helicopters? No. I don't know what the collective noun is for helicopters. There ought to be one, though. If there isn't one, we should think of one together. I think I'm heading towards the pencil marks, don't you? I'm obviously not moving anywhere, and I've got work to be getting on with quite soon. I think I'm going to put in the pencil marks now. I don't think I'm going to wait any longer. Let's finish this game off. It shouldn't be too difficult from this position, I think. Put some 8s in there. Let's put some 7s there and there. Finish off the 7s. 2 blocks up there, doesn't it? So we've got the 2s in those squares, and down here we've got 2s there, and down here we've got 2s there as well. Don't know much about 1s. No, I don't think so. 4, 5. So we've got 4s blocking like this. So we have a pair of 4s up there. We have 4s down there. We also have 4 blocking down here. So we have a pair of 4s over here, and they block along here, and 4 blocks along here. So this is what I pointed out earlier on in the game. 5s are in, oops, excuse me, 5s are in those squares there. 5s are across here, and 5s are also up there, I know. 6s, 6s are up there. Sevens are done, aren't they? What about 8? Pair of 8s there, and a pair of 8s here. And 9. Somewhere there. Pair there. Down here. And that's about it for me. Actually, I thought there were more pairs than that. Anyway, let's get on with the, filling the rest of the candidates in to finish the game. I think I'm going to come down the right hand side and go across the bottom. I don't think that top is going to give me much at the moment. So let's see. What do we need? 1 blocks across here like this. So we've got 1s possible in those squares there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we know about the 6s? Nothing. Really? Okay, 6s then. And down here, what do we know about the 1s? They block across here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again, blocks across here this time. 7 and 8 blocks across here, so we get 8s in those squares. And we are all done for that column. Let's have another look and see what we can see. Well, I'm not getting much. You might be getting more than me. So let's come across the bottom here. We have 1s blocking like this. So 1s can go in those squares there. We have 3 blocking across here. 3s are still available there. 4, 5, 6 blocks across here and 6 blocks down there. We're looking for 8. No, we're not. And 9. No, we're not. We've done that. So the missing digit here is 3, which can go in any of those squares. Right, let's have another look then. 1, 3, 5, 6. Oh no, tell a lie. That's a 2, 3, not a 1, 3. My apologies. Nope. So let's continue. 1 blocks up here. We'll get 1s in those squares. Where's the 3? 3 blocks across here. So 3's still possible like that. 4, 5, 6 blocks up here. 7, 8, 9 done. So that is in fact a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a 1 in that square there. Let's put it in, and that will give me a pair of 1s up there, and it means that these 1s can be removed carefully, extracted. Right, now that means that 1 is in this square in this column. It's the only possibility for this column. No 1s are allowed there, right? So we can get rid of the 1s there. That will give us an 8 here and a 6 there, and 2 with a 4. Okay, this 2 means that's a 2 up there, and this is not. That's not a 2. This must be a 2, and 2's are now complete. The missing number up here is 3. We might as well put that in now. And let's see what we've got. Well, we've got 3, 4, 3, 4, and a 3, 4, 6. So we've got our unique rectangle pattern, so that will be a 6. So that will give us a 6 in this square, and mean that this is not a 6. We've got a 1 to fill in here, and get rid of those 1s, and a 1 blocking up here. So there's a 1, there's a 1, there's a 3. 3 blocks across here. Here's a 3, there's a 5. And this is not a 5. I haven't filled in this middle block, but let's just see where we are. I might not need to. 1s, why are they not finished? Oh, we've got 1s up here. Okay, 3s. We have 3 blocking down here and down here. So 3s are in one of these 2 squares. That means these can't be 3. That must be 3. Excuse me. And that will leave us with a 4 there, and a 3 there, and a 4 there. Got to get rid of those 6s. We're left with 8 and 9. Right, let's look again. 1s, no changes. 3s. Oh, I've got to get rid of these 3s down here, so that means that's a 6. And 6 blocking up here, down there, and across there will give us 6 in that square. And it means this is a 7, and this is an 8. I don't know if the microphone is picking up these helicopters, but my chair is picking them up. It's vibrating in sympathy with the rotors. 4 goes there. This is not... oh, excuse me, whatever I did there. Hit a 3 accidentally. 4 is finished, right? This can't be a 3, it's got to be a 9. We've got 9 as 6, so this is an 8 then. That's an 8 up there, isn't it? This is a 9. 9 blocking up here and down there means that's a 9. That's a 9, that's our 6. Here's a 1. 1 there, 6 there. What are we left with? Get rid of that candidate 6 down there. 5 blocks this square here, and so this has got to be a 5 down there. That must be our 3. 3 here. 5 in this square. 7 to finish. Not too difficult once the candidates are in, and you spot that single 1. If you manage to spot the single 1 without pencil marks, well done you. But this is not a notation free channel, I will remind you. Take care, bye bye.